What's up, guys? Dustin Yewy here, back with the Nashville Predators GM mode. Yes, Nashville, we're back. We're back. We're in the pre-season area-ish, and so I went through and did all the lines. Basically, all my players on my team, there's no one better than a second-line player for forwards. So, this is what I came up with. Babchuk's in the AHL now because Sanguinetti. So we got Wilson, Granlund, Silverberg. I put Silverberg on the right because he's right-handed. Apparently that's a lot better. I don't know. I can swap him to the left side, but he's got good offensive stats. I want to see Granlund improve a lot. He's got pretty decent puck skills, but yeah, I definitely want to see him improve. And then we have Wilson on the left, and Wilson has pretty good offense as well. So I'm really hoping that's going to help. Both of them have 75 face-offs, so I can pretty much switch them or whatever I want to do on that first line. Stahlberg, Fisher, Hornquist is our second line. This is good. It's got a power forward, two-way forward, sniper. We still need another kind of like playmaker guy, but for now I think this will be fine. Lagwan got bumped down to the third line. He's considered a second line player, but I think he's like 34 now, so literally he's going to start dropping regardless of what we do. The only other thing is I could put him on the trade block and see what we can get in return. Cullen we have there, and then Smith. I don't know if did Smith play for us last year? Yeah, he did. He had 24 points. Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he's on that third line. Then we got Spalling, Gosted, and Nystrom. Spalling's coming up, and then Hendricks got sent down kind of. Defense, we got Jones, Weber, Yozy, Sanguinetti, Klein, and Ellis. I know Ellis is a 4 green star, so being on that third D pairing, he's not going to get a ton of playing time 5-on-5. However, on the power play, I put him in there. On both power plays, he's right there. He's right there. And then, not on the PK, but, yeah, 4-on-4 alliance, he's obviously on there as well. So, yeah, he'll probably get a lot of power play time. So that'll probably help out the fact that he's not on. Like, he's technically considered a top 4, but maybe we'll see how he's doing not mid-season, but like a little bit into the season, we can switch it up a little bit. Maybe switch Yozy and Ellis or Sanguinetti and Ellis just for a bit. I don't know. I tried it in NHL 13 where I had all first-line players basically on my top 6, and all I did was switch them every so often. So like they both ended up with like 40 games first line, 40 games second line kind of thing, and they still progressed because they still played on the first line for like half the season. So I don't know. We could do something like that with these guys somehow. Yeah, especially because I mean Ellis is a 4 green star. Sanguinetti's only a 3.5 gold star. So I don't want to see Sanguinetti, you know, kind of stay stagnant and then Ellis kind of not do anything because he's been on the third D pairing. But yeah, so that's something I can look at. And then obviously your power play looks pretty good. Stahlberg, Fisher, Hornquist, Sanguinetti, Ellis. Wilson, Hornquist, Jones, Weber, and then Granlund, Silverberg, Sanguinetti, Ellis. And then on the PK, I put Cullen with Gosted and Fisher with Legwand. And then on the 3-man, we got Fisher and then Cullen. Just because they're both really good face-off men, so that's kind of what I want down there. Jones is pretty much on every line with Weber, so if he doesn't get better again, I'll be very surprised. But I'm hoping to see him jump up to like at least an 87, but yeah, the main focus hopefully is to get Granlund and Silverberg up there, because they both have pretty, like, Silverberg's a 4 gold star, Granlund's a 4.5, so I don't know, and they already have pretty good offensive stats, so I'm really hoping that they do good. In the AHL, I put Cerveni, Watson, and Forsberg. I think that's going to be a solid first line for them to all progress. Apparently, you guys are saying that Cerveni can get pretty good, so he already got to a 78 over just the off season. He was like a 74 or something, so. Yeah, he's got decent stats. Like his shooting stats aren't even that great as a sniper, but yeah. So he's with Watson, who's a 4 gold star. He was already on our team down here. He doesn't have very good faceoffs for a centerman, but whatever. And then Forsberg's on the right, and he's got obviously decent shooting and puck skills, but he's 4 stars as well. I mean, I tried him on the second line, and he played the whole year on the second line, but he didn't progress, which I don't know. I think that's kind of sketchy. He had 36 points on that second line, so I don't know. I guess it wasn't good enough. So anyways, yeah, I put him back in the AHL for a year. Hopefully he does well on that first line. We have a couple guys that I just kind of threw in there. I want to get rid of Babchuk because he's like expensive for no reason, and I don't want to just see him sit in the AHL and kind of rot. So I threw him on the trade block, but I might actually put Legwand up there too, because I mean we do have the potential to bring up Henriks again. I mean he's still not bad. Like he's got pretty good. Like look at he's got pretty good face-offs, pretty good, you know, defense. His awareness isn't that great, but physically he's a force. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that actually, because I didn't do that before. I left Hellberg in the AHL as the starting goalie. He's only a 76. I'm going to give him another year and see what happens. So I have Hutton back up. I mean, again, we have the goalie rotation going, so he shouldn't really get that many games again. So it's not really, but like he's not even that bad. Like I showed you guys last time, he's got low 80 stats, which is good. Yeah, like it says he's a 70, but literally he's got like low 80 stats, which is pretty decent, you know, for a backup goalie. So yeah, so here's what I did with the trade block. We got first and seconds, obviously. For what we want, I just wanted a 17 to 24. Actually, I might make that a little bit younger. 17 to 23, 4 to 5 stars. Surplus, obviously, third and fourth. And then we put Babchuk on here. Like I said, he's really expensive, so yeah, his value is really terrible. I'm gonna put Legwand on here though, just in case, because if we can get rid of Anton Babchuk and get like a good, solid kind of replacement young defenseman for him, I think that would be good. Where did I completely? There we go, Legwand. So yeah, like Legwand still got some decent trade value, and he's 34. So if we can get rid of him, that'd be great. I mean, he's still a good player. There's no doubt about it. But he's sitting on the third line. He's already 34 years old. He's only got 3.5 potential. There's no, I don't really see that coming out in a good way for us. So he's probably going to go down. I mean, his salary is kind of much for that. Like, you know, he's kind of getting to that age. He's only got 2 years left. But yeah, so we're going to do that. Save that up. Got to do that scouting. That's scouting. Scouting assignment. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we kind of know this is the Connor McDavid draft. I don't know. With our team now, I feel like we could probably do well, just because of how, yeah, like there's McDavid and Salatiro. Obviously, I think I'm going to scout there. Oh, Bittner! Bittner! I don't think that's the same Bittner, though. But, yeah, because, no, I drafted Brassard. Or did I draft Bittner? I don't remember. Yeah, so we'll go there for 6 weeks. Just to start off. I think I'm going to see if I can increase my GM stuff as well. Like my scouting and whatnot. I think, oh, did I turn off injuries? I'm not sure if I did or not. Staff upgrade. So amateur scout, we're going to upgrade. GM rep minus 16. Wow, that's great. Oh, that's all I can do, I guess. Confirm. Yeah, apparently assistant coach doesn't do anything for progression anymore, which I think is stupid because like there's no way to help your players get better now. I don't know. I still think I would love to see player training where you actually get to set your player training for the year or for like however many months, so players actually work on certain categories. I don't know. I don't like how like it's awesome that they put progression back in, but I would like to see it back the way it was, honestly. Okay, we did scouting. What else was I gonna do here? I guess we could look at jersey numbers. See how those are kind of set up. Fisher, Hornquist, and Suter, or what am I talking about? Weber, sorry. Suter. Wrong player, wrong team. Yeah, Weber's our captain. That's what I want. Why is Growlin 63? I thought he was 64. Pretty sure he's 64. It's weird. Fisher and Hornquist. Do we want him like that? Yeah, we'll keep it like that for now, maybe. I think Wilson deserves to be an assistant, but I think for now we're just going to leave it like that. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I was going to check injuries. I feel like I might have left them on for some reason. I don't know why. Or did I turn them off? Because I don't want to have them on during the season. It makes the season slow. Although the playoffs went pretty smoothly, so I don't know. Maybe that's something we can attempt in the future in another GM. Settings, rules. I'm pretty sure I set them off. Yeah, they're off. Okay. Let's just go like that. Oh, that still takes forever. Oh, no. That wasn't bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay. All right, let's sim some games here in the preseason. How many games do we have? I thought it was 7. Maybe it's only 6 now. Maybe they changed it. They must have changed it. All right, let's see how we go. I'm just going to keep Rennie in. I don't really... There's no need for me to put another goalie in net for preseason, honestly. First period... Hornquist, Granlund, Hornquist. Second period... Oh my god. Spalling, Wilson, Jones, Granlund. Oh, that's not our Jones. That's another Jones. Spalling, Granlund, Wilson, and Spalling. Okay. Third period, so we're winning 7-1 right now, apparently. Smith. Okay, 8-1. Sanguinetti, 9-1. Can we hit double digits? Let's go, guys. Oh, Bomeister. Come on, Nashville, hit double digits. Oh, Boldu. All right, 9-3 win. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. That's a pretty good game. Although, I mean, obviously we're playing like some crappy goalie, so who knows? Who knows? He's crappy. All right, so it's a lot of stuff going on. So it looks like our first line's doing good. Granlund had 4 points. Wilson had 3 points. That's what I like to see. I want to see those guys clicking early. I swear that's going to be a great line, you know. Silverberg, Granlund, and Wilson. And I think Granlund has the potential to be like a superstar for us, so he has that potential. First period, Jets. Second period, Jets. Third period, Jets. Against the Jets, sorry. All right, come on, guys. Yep. Ooh, tight game. All right, so Vander, Kane, and Ladd, I guess, in the shootout. I'm assuming, yeah, shootout. All right, so 1-0 loss in the shootout. Surprising we didn't score. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I wonder who... Well, it looks like they had Evander Kane and Ladd in there, so I wonder who else they had. Oh, they had Eric Comrie. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Kind of surprised we didn't score more. We used all our goal output up in the first game. Expecting you to make the playoffs this year. Okay. I guess, if you say so, owner. Alright, Minnesota. First period, 2-1, Wilson and Wilson on the power play. Second period, nothing. Third period, let's do the sim here. Alright, Ryan Ellis on the power play. That's good. Alright, Matt Cullen. They got Alex Aldenet. Alright, Zach Parise. 4-2. There we go, 5-2. Seth Jones on the empty netter. 5-2 victory. Alright, there we go. We got our goals back. Got our goal scoring back. It's good. I'm actually pretty excited for this season. I think we're going to make a lot of strides with our young guys again. I think Jones is going to be a stud. Hopefully Ellis still improves. And yeah, you know, I'm pretty pumped to see what happens here. I would like to see Wilson get better too, Colin Wilson. Obviously, he looks like him and Granlund are hooking up pretty good, so I'm liking that. All right, so first period, Colorado, 2-0. Ellis and Wilson on the power play. Second period, all right, Parento on Rene. Third period, ooh, Matt Duchesne ties it. All right, there we go. Shea Weber on the power play. Excellent, big kill. There we go. I'm hoping we have a good PK this year. Oh, Stasny short-handed. Oh my goodness. Okay, OT. What do we got? There we go. Silverberg in the shootout on Varlamov. He likes to beat up people, but we won. We won this one. Varlamov, we won this one. I still don't know how he got away with that. Ridiculous. Anyways. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We're 3-0-1 so far in the preseason. Although, actually, I don't know if... Oh, yeah. Goalie rotation is on, right? I think. Yeah. It's not really a secret. It's like it was Detroit versus Buffalo, and it was like they're both keeping their yeah. Even this one says they're both keeping their starters a secret. It's freaking preseason. Who cares? Wilson and Granlund though are freaking doing amazing together. All right, here we go. First period. Fisher, Granlund, Silverberg, Hornquist. Second period. Nothing. Third period. All right, Rich Peverley on the power play. Ooh, wow. Shishkin. There we go. Silverberg on the power play. I'm liking that first line, man. It's not like a superstar first line yet, but it does have potential to be a superstar first line in the future. Next year, I'm feeling like that line is going to be dominant in the NHL. You know, I think we put together a good first line for sure. So big 5-2 victory. I mean, even right now, that's a good first line. You know, Granlund, Wilson, and Silverberg. I mean, obviously, Granlund and Silverberg aren't really that proven of players. We know Granlund's going to be a great player, but Silverberg is kind of like, he's on Anaheim currently, but like he obviously he does some good things, but you don't expect him to be like, you know, the next Solani or you know like another great all-star player. But I think he has potential here in Nashville. So Patrick Kane on Rennie in the second period, 1-0 going to the third, and 2-0 Duncan Keith. All right, Hornquist. I mean, Chicago's a great team, so I don't expect to do fantastic against them, but we're doing pretty good, so. Empty netter. Can't really get mad. We only scored 1 goal, so not a big deal. What's up with Verstigo's going back to Chicago, too? My God. Pretty much Florida's just handing Chicago the Stanley Cup. They like, held half of his cap, too, I heard. I was like, what? Yeah, like, so Florida's, like, keeping half of his cap, so Verstiga ended up being like a $2 million player for Chicago. I'm like, oh my God, that's insane. All right, so 4-1-1 to end the preseason here. Colin Wilson has 9 points. It's pretty solid. Okay, let's check our stats here quickly. We'll check our progression as well. I don't really think there's a whole lot of progression in the preseason, but maybe there's a little. I think there's a little bit, but because I know in Florida I was getting pissed off because people were degressing after 7 games or 6 games, and I was like, well, this is bullshit, you know. All right, so Wilson had 9 points in 6 games. Granlund had 8 points. Hornquist had 6. Weber had 5. Jones had 5. Silverberg had 5. You know, that's even pretty good. Yeah, Granlund and Wilson seem to be hooking up. You know, that's what I like to see. I just want 2 guys to just find each other. Throughout the darkness, just find each other and score lots of points. Silverberg's doing great, too, on that first line. So Fisher has 4, Sanguinetti has 4, Stahlberg has 3, Smith has 3, Ellis only has 2. He has 2 goals, though, so that's good. Cullen has 2, Nystrom has 2. Pretty sure Gosta is the only guy without a point. That's fine. Goalie-wise, Rene, 1.95, goals against, 4-1-1, 9.281. That's a pretty good one shutout. That's a pretty good start. Okay. Let's just look at our team play here. I just want to see how we're doing, like power play wise and such. So goals for, obviously you can't really count on that in the preseason. It's not the best judge just because teams put in shady goalies, teams put in good goalies, teams have good teams, shady goalies. You know, it doesn't really make a difference. Our power play was 24%. That's pretty good. Again, that really doesn't really judge your season coming in though. PK wise, we're 92%, so that's good. I would love to keep that up throughout the season, but it's probably not going to happen. But you know, one of our goals was to get above 20% power play or above 87%, 87 or better PK. So if we could do that, that'd be solid. I'd be into that. I would be into it. Wow, we went 3-0 on the road. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Okay, let's look at progression, and then I'll end this here. Progress reports. It doesn't look like much has happened yet. Nope. Alright, so not a whole lot happening yet. Not yet. AHL, nothing. Oh, wait. Yeah, see, like, Matt Hendricks has gone down. He hasn't even played a game in the AHL yet. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, that's just... He hasn't even played a game, yet he's gone down for some reason. What did he go down in? Slap shot accuracy, power. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine, whatever. All right, so we'll end it there. 4-1-1 in the preseason, not bad. And we'll get into the season, see how far we can get. We have Legwand and that defenseman. What the hell's his name? Starts with B. Anton Barton. I don't know what his name is. I can't remember. It's Anton something, but they're on the trade block. Hopefully a team offers us something for them. Because I'd like to get another young defenseman for our squad. But yeah, other than that, I think that was a pretty solid preseason. So look forward to the season. All right, thanks for watching, guys.